So this is a pretty hilarious story. So it appears that Trump is feeling a bit backstabbed by Brett Kavanaugh. Remember Brett Kavanaugh's affirmation process was very, very difficult. It was obviously clouded by all of the allegations against him, and Trump, I guess stuck his neck out for him, and so he feels very backstabbed, very betrayed by him, and so this is pretty hilarious to see. But check this out. It says, Trump, quote, very disappointed in Kavanaugh votes. Where would he be without me? It says, former President Trump told the author of a new book that he is, quote, very disappointed in votes from Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. I don't want anything, but I am very disappointed in him, in his rulings, Trump told author Michael Wolff. Axios on Tuesday published excerpts from Wolff's interview with Trump, who said Kavanaugh, quote, hasn't had the courage you need to be a great justice. I can't even believe what's happening. I'm very disappointed in Kavanaugh. I just told you something I haven't told a lot of people. In a retrospect, he just hasn't had the courage you need to be a great justice. I'm basing this on more than just the election. There were so many others I could have appointed, and everyone wanted me to. Trump, however, stood by Kavanaugh throughout the hearings. Practically every senator called me and said, cut him loose, sir. Cut him loose. He's killing us, Trump reportedly told Wolff. Trump, however, told the lawmakers, I can't do that. He said, I had plenty of time to pick somebody else. I went through that thing and fought like hell for Kavanaugh, and I saved his life and I saved his career at great expense to myself, okay? I fought for that guy and kept him. Trump continued a conversation with Wolff. What would he be without me? Trump reportedly asked, referring to Kavanaugh, and contended that he saved his life because no law firm would have hired him since he was totally disgraced. I saved his life. He wouldn't even be in a law firm. Who would have had him? Nobody. Totally disgraced, only I saved him. Trump also told Wolff he feels betrayed by all the justices he nominated to the bench, including Kavanaugh, Neil Gorsuch, and Amy Coney Barrett. But Wolff wrote that Trump is, quote, reserved particular bile for Kavanaugh. So, obviously, the reason why he's going to reserve particular bile for Kavanaugh is because the process was so incredibly immersed in controversy, and so he feels like I stuck my neck out for you, and you did not do the same for me. So I think this is, I would say this is between 85 to 95% about the election, but the other 5 to 15% was that what happened was there was like a case or two where some of the conservative justices had sided with the liberal justices, and so I think that that's what he's referencing. But to be quite frank with you, I would say at least 85 to 95% of it was the fact that they didn't intervene in the election and overturn the ruling, and say that basically, I guess they would have to just invalidate votes. I don't know, would have been insane. I don't know what they could have even done. But the mass delusion in the Trumpster world was that these people were going to come, Neil Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, Amy Coney Barrett, this was going to go all the way to the Supreme Court and they were going to overturn it. That was what was going to happen, obviously, in the Trump delusional world. That obviously was never going to happen. And so what happened was, these people kind of used Trump to get to where they were, and then they discarded him like a bag of trash. I don't think anybody could have really expected them to, do what Trump actually wanted them to do. It was not a reasonable expectation under any circumstances. And I don't know why you would be loyal to Donald Trump. I mean, he's not loyal to anybody but himself. He's going to do everything for himself. So if he's going to discard you like trash to benefit himself, why would you be loyal to him? It doesn't really make sense. So I don't think anybody can blame them for what they did.